I'm Nick Altmeyer with linkinglewiscounty.com. I'm here this afternoon with Nick Asafan, and he's the dog control officer in the town of New Bremen. And he wanted to come in this afternoon to give you a little bit of update on a dog enumeration count that's going to be going on in New Bremen starting on May 1st. So Nick's going to provide a little information on that and let the residents of the town of New Bremen know what to expect with the dog count coming up.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a few months ago I presented this to the town board. It had been 2011 since the last one was done, and my focus has always been on rabies prevention. So if the license is up to date, we know the rabies vaccinations are up to date and everything, and that's what our goal is all about and everything. Okay. So I was finding with a lot of the complaints or things that I was going on answering calls and stuff, a lot of dogs I was finding that were unlicensed. So I brought this up to the town board. They were receptive of it. At the last meeting, which was last Monday, they voted to go ahead and do this, and they wanted to give people enough notice, so that's why we're going to start it on May 1st. And what it is we go around to, well, we're going to take, here's a copy of the form. It's got the letter on the front that explains everything what we're doing, and on the back is a license form. Okay, so if people don't have their dogs licensed, they need to renew their license, or even if they don't have a dog or no longer have a dog, they can indicate it right on this form. We're going to distribute these to every resident, every household in New Bremen, the town of New Bremen. We're hoping to get the whole town covered. I know that was another thing with the last enumeration. Apparently the whole town was not covered for whatever reason. And that's my goal, is to try to get the whole town covered. We'd appreciate everybody filling these out accordingly. If your dog is coming up for renewal on their license, or if you have a dog right now, we would suggest you get in there before May 1st, because there is a $10 fee during the time of the enumeration that is charged to get a license, and that covers the cost of our enumerations and everything. So, and again, the licensing fee for a dog is $20. If your dog is spayed or neutered, it's $10. So if you can get in there before the enumeration, you're going to save yourself, some money and stuff. And again, you'll need a copy of your up-to-date vaccinations, okay, and also proof that the dog was spayed or neutered and everything. And
where do people go ahead and license the dog?
Be the town of New Bremen clerk, which is right on 812, okay, where the town highway department is. Yep. She's there from 10 to 4, usually Monday through Friday, okay, and she'd be glad to answer any questions. Her number is also on the form, so if anybody, when your form comes, if you have any questions, my number's at the top, town clerk's number's at the bottom, so okay, people can call if they have any questions.
Now, should people be expecting these forms in the mail, or
no? We're going to go door to door, okay, and if anybody happens to be home, we'd be more than happy to get it. It doesn't take that long. We can get it filled out as far as what they need to have filled out, and again, then they can take the proper fee into the clerk's office with the form and get that. Any forms that we don't get, we need them filled out and back to the clerk as soon as possible when we get started, because any forms we don't receive, then we're going to go back through and find out, you pick them up or whatever we need to do. So
okay. And so when you guys are out door to door and you see a dog there, if people already have the dog licensed and vaccinated, are they going to be showing you the proof? Yeah,
if they can show, yeah, they'll need to show me proof and everything that it's all up to date and it's current and all okay, that, and that would be great, and that would just eliminate. We'll just indicate it on the form for them, and
so kind of have that stuff handy.
Yes,
knowing that this is coming
so again, that's another reason. Yes, yep, that's a good point to bring up, because as long as they know we're coming, have that stuff ready. The tags are supposed to be, and that's a New York State law, they should be attached to the dog's collar anyway. Okay. So again, if the dog gets loose there, that's a good way to be able to get the dog back to the owner.
And how long do you anticipate this taking? You're starting on May 1st?
We're going to start on May 1st. I'm hoping probably either half or 3/4 of the month of May it'll okay, take to get the whole town covered, and then hopefully we'll start getting the forms back, and then like I say, we'll start the process of going around to get any that haven't come in, find out where they are and everything.
Great. Is there anything else that you wanted people to know about?
No, just again, we'd appreciate everybody's cooperation. Again, it's all about keeping rabies in check, right, and then of course being able to get a dog back to an owner if the dog is loose or at large. marriage or lost or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, the biggest thing is get the vaccinations for the rabies up to date, get in, get the license taken care of, and be all set.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time, and thanks for coming in today to let the town of New Bremen residents know what's going on.
Okay, I thank you for having me in.